Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 2 of Let's Play Masterspace. So here we are, just walking back to my place. It's nighttime. Ooh, weren't we gonna do something about the nighttime? I think I might have something a little handy here for just that occasion. First of all, let's go ahead and fill this up because I got a little bit more iron here. I got a lot more gold in my inventory. And I think we're gonna need some of this steel that we got already. Oh yeah, I forgot. We used the steel already. We used 400. Like, man, I thought I had more steel than that. And we got something called, well, we got 3 lamps. Lamppost is probably the best one I find, which requires 100 steel and 200 of this material right here, which actually can be dug up with a shovel. And it's called crystal. And crystal is used to build these lamps. And the crystal basically, in the sense, is a light source. And I wonder if breaking this is causing the light source. I guess so. I'm not sure, though. We're going to just fill this in later anyways, because we'll just build the platform over it. But now we can build this lamp, and you guys will hopefully love this, because this is what this thing does. Boom! It creates pretty much the brightest light possible. And we can build another one over here later on, but as you can see, it really lights up the area. It lights up my eyes, and it's definitely worthwhile doing. So let's go ahead and build another furnace. One of the things I do like building a lot of is furnaces, and I think they are needed. And we can actually start moving. Didn't we have a lot of iron originally? Oh yeah, we did. Just throw everything in here, and then take this out. So what I'm going to do is I like to line up my iron over time, so what I'm going to do is just go over here, and there you go, that's for the iron, and let's get you out of here, and that's for the iron, there you go. And then we got the gold processing over here, we're just going to move it over here for now, there we go. There we go. So that's kind of nice, that brightens up the sky. Hey Fugner, Benner is awake. You want to ask if he's... Or, no, never mind. I'm going to message him on Steam. Benner. Oh, my Steam is broken, apparently. Holy crap, look at... Really weird looking. Just to let you know, doing my LP. Okay, that's really broken. My goodness, I don't know what's happening there. I turned off and then turned it on, the overlay before, and it might have broken up with something related to that. Okay, so we got 16 gold coins. Let's put everything in here, just so we have an idea of everything. Okay, so what's the next thing? Oh. I guess that's the game save. The next thing I want to build... Oh, the trading post. Yes, almost forgot about that. You guys are supposed to remind me of these things. You guys are going to love this. And this is how I'm going to advance in my mining career over time. Literally. So I'm going to put it here. And this will let me get TNT. 40 coins for 1 dynamite. And honestly, I think that's a steal. Because what does it cost? 8 to make 40. So... literally cost 8 gold, literally one mine, like a direct mine of gold, to create 1 TNT or dynamite, I guess. And that's going to give us enough materials for a lifetime, honestly. Like, okay, 4 dynamite. Let's see what we can do with, like, stone-wise. I'm going to see if I can get, like, pure amount of stone with that. I could do with a lot of stone right now, so... No, not iron. I could get lots of iron. Now I'm having more trouble finding pure amounts of stone than just, you know, with a mix of iron. So look at that. We're going to go in there, and we're going to throw this in there, right down that hole. Oh my. I like how it does the explosion. Everything goes crazy. Oh, did some of it fly out? No. There it is. So let's handbrake this so we can get in there. There you go. Look at all that. Isn't that awesome? And then we can throw another one over here, and boom. Look at that. So look how much time we save by blowing things up. Literally. Well, yeah, I just got some uranium. We'll need that for later anyways. Perfect. So there you go. Now my furnace operations are... I can build 3 furnaces just like that. And that's sort of the point with the dynamite. And the main reason why I like using it. So actually, since we can increase our operation, I'm just going to do just that. I find it very important to have these furnaces, so I'm going to go ahead and build some more. It'd be silly not to, honestly. There we go. And since we're on expanding, let's go ahead and expand our platform by another 3 layers. Or 3 blocks out, I should say. There we go. Now, if you're playing in a PvP situation, which we're going to try doing some PvP on this server later on, it's just the 3 of us, and like I said, we won't probably see much of them for a long time. It'll be way down more in the series. Everyone's just like, Benner is in the UK and he's sleeping, and Fugner's got too much school, and yeah. But either way, later on we'll play around with some of the turrets and stuff, and we'll have fun with them related to that. We might also do new worlds, things like that, like start over and try some new functions of the game. But okay, for now, that's good. So we got all those furnaces going now. I'm personally now going to go ahead, move the gold to the end. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do one more layer. I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied, guys. I want more layers. Oh, did not mean to do that. I'm going to do the overlapping I told you guys not to do, so I don't have to... Oh, crap, I thought I did... See, this is a waste of stone, but I'm going to do the overlapping anyways. I'm lazy. I'm only telling you about the overlapping in the last episode mainly because if you're pulling... You know, you're placing a very expensive material, you probably wouldn't want to overlap from laziness, just because that's it and that's all, but... Meh, for me, I don't mind. Let's go and get... let's get a bit of uranium and get a bit of stone out of that. There you go. Perfect. Wow. If I went for just stone, I might have gotten enough to get uranium, stone, and yeah, it would have been enough for even another furnace. But we're going to need some of that stone anyway, so I'm going to burn it. There we go. So here we go. One more furnace. Perfect. So I'm going to take this end furnace, and this is going to be our gold-making furnace, and then we can expand our operation here a bit more now with the iron. And look at this. If we go over here, look at this. All the dynamites are full. You can only hold a certain amount of dynamite, so that's beautiful. There you go. So now, let's get this iron-making operation off the ground here. So... It's like, where do I go for iron? It's everywhere. I have too many choices now. Let's go over here and go there. Woo! And let's go there. And, oh. Beautiful. Oh my, look at that hit of iron. Oh, that's just beautiful. And let's go... Great. Haha. Oh, there we go. We finally ran out of space, huh? Not a big deal. Actually, you know what? It is a big deal. Let's get rid of this and get more iron first. There you go. Yeah, we'll probably need 1,000 stone anyways. Well, actually, now that we have... Let's just do this. Wonder if I can get... No. Either I just duped it or something's glitched up looking. I don't think I've duped it, but... Okay, let's get out of here. Ow. Oh, look at that! I didn't notice that bird kind of glows. Or it might have been just derpy. Oh, I didn't kill it in time. Okay, so there we go. Now we're going to really start making steel. Steel is pretty much base component for everything. In a almost literal sense. We're just going to go back because there was more iron there and we could do with a bit more. Get 2 more rounds of TNT on me too. Might as well make it all count. Oh god. Let's see here. That wasn't a good aim, but it still helped. Okay, good. Let's get out of here. Well, come on. That noise, by the way, is my guy jumping, and that's every time I hit the ground, you can hear it. So you can hear we're coasting slowly, but when you're going up a hill, you tend to hit it more, and that is why spamming space actually gets you up the hills better, because you are jumping that many times, even though it seems like maybe you shouldn't be or aren't. You are. Oh, that was on for gold for before. There we go. So there you go. Perfect. So maybe we should put more of our rare materials in here for now. I guess it won't really matter too much anyways. There you go. So there you go, our operations are going good. Oh, another piece of dynamite. Oh my. I gotta be careful with that. The only reason I say I gotta be careful is because I've seen people screw around with that too much. There you go, let's see. Oh, interesting, so it does have to hit a physical object? For some reason, I thought it didn't have to. Huh. Okay, there we go. So we got our mining or furnace operation going here, a smelting operation. Now we're gonna keep working up the tree here. So we're gonna need a lot of dirt. When we were talking about dirt before and how to get it, and getting dirt is actually quite easy. You just get it underground. That darn poor cow, he's gonna be stuck there forever now. Let's find a good spot to get it. Now you probably want to go between these hills or mountains because mountains probably come outward, so it like, you know, the shape of the mountain probably keeps going down for a while. So yeah, it's probably best to go in somewhere like this. And I'm using the shovel. You see the bottom left, how slow it is? Yep. By the way, the bottom left there, it says low grass. Whatever you're targeting, it tells you. Keep that in mind so we know. You don't have to even go by texture. I mean, I go by texture for everything since I know what it is, but you can see this is all dirt. Isn't that a lovely amount of dirt? And you're getting sand at the same time, which is great. Perfect. Now, I hate low grass. I find it like an evil thing. So you're more than welcome to try to get rid of it here. What I usually do is I dump it here when I'm doing this. Now, I don't know if there's a timer on these materials, like if they despawn over time or not, but you probably want to be careful because you don't want to lag your game too crazy over time. So let's just hit E. And for the low grass, let's do the same there. Oh, that was sand, wasn't it? Damn it. Oh, auto save is just kicking in. There we go. Gotta like that. Guess we're picking it all up again, huh? Okay, let's dump that stuff there. And there we go. So, and sometimes you'll be lucky and you'll find a really large sand pit. There's even little deserts and stuff, but I like it when you find like underground a really big sand pit because it just feels so good. And you do need sand, so there we go. You honestly could probably continue and just grab some of that sand, but come back here in a few minutes and grab the rest of this dirt. But as you can see, yeah, dirt is severely abundant. It's really easy to get. A lot easier than having to use TNT, that's for sure. And that's using a shovel. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go here, and let's dump this and this in here. And we need stone, which we have lots of. And here we go. So we're going to go over here and build these. Well, I'm just going to stack them like this, I guess. So it doesn't really matter how we do it, but there we go. Hopefully that's not stacked onto each other too much. As you can see, you can pretty much stack these like inside each other quite a bit, but you wouldn't want to do it too much because then it's a bit of a nuisance. So, what are these for? Well, they're for the best things ever. I'm gonna go and grab a bit more dirt so we can fill these all at a time. I'm kind of OCD, if you might notice a bit here. Like, notice how I couldn't have the gold just harvesting there while I'm like in the center. I had to have like all the iron in one spot. Now I have to have the gold on the one corner. I tend to do that a lot. Now, when it comes to my OCD, when it comes to organization, it's like really out. It's just like it's weird. It's here for some things, but not here for others. Call me crazy, I guess. And don't sing that song when I said that. Okay. My goal is like to try to get as much sand without hitting the dirt cap, but we hit the dirt cap. Okay. There we go. So we're gonna go over here, and these are basically, in a sense, compost. The compost, though, turns dirt into wood. I know that seems a bit off, but that's what it does. And honestly, I don't know a better way of implementing such a feature, but I really enjoy it only because I do not like mining trees. Especially since the leaves don't despawn and stuff, so it's kind of ugly, so yeah. Ooh. Now this guy's not always hostile, but they can get hostile. I'm not sure what makes them hostile. And yeah, they do quite a bit of damage, so you want to do it on the run, and then he'll run away. Normally he runs away. There he is. There you go. You got him. Okay, so let's see what our next activity is. So this is the dirt, and there you go. We got wood, which is great, making decent amount. So the next thing I like to make is usually actually a saw, but we're not quite at the saw. So I'm going to make the stone cutter, which requires 800 stone and 200 steel. There we go. And I don't think we have to worry about... Oh, we have steel also over here still, don't we? Oh, there we go. And the stone cutter is pretty cool. But I like to... Let's do it right here. So let's just do it right here. And then let's build one more. And let's put the piece inside that piece of it. I don't know, just something silly. But anyways, the stone cutter you fill up with dirt and stone, and you can make or other materials like sand. So I'm gonna do dirt and stone. Oh my, we're getting low on stone here. Does that mean we're gonna have to blow stuff up? There you go. Yeah, don't forget those things are running now, so they're gonna produce a lot of stone. So there you go. So you go ahead and put your dirt. Everything has its own recipe. So stone bricks is stone and dirt. Sandstone bricks is stone and sand. Roof tiles are stone and sand. I guess the same thing. And then gravel is, stone to gravel. You could actually find gravel naturally, just to let you know. And, you can make sand as well, which is just taking gravel into sand. That's kind of interesting. So if you're tired of hunting sand, you could just use basic stone and then make it into gravel, and then take the gravel and make it into sand. So there you go. That's a nice process if you're into something like that. So there you go. We're going to put stone and sand, and these will just basically chew it up and create what you're trying to make. So, of course, there we go. Now it's making stone brick. Yay! And these give quite a bit of culture level, so I'll show you that in a few here. So there you go. Now everything's really starting to add up. Hopefully the sound's not too low. I think after this episode, I'll just check the sound to make sure you guys are hearing me fine, because things do kind of get up higher and higher and higher. Just looking by the judging of the thing there. That's full sound. Oh god. Hopefully it's not too bad. The sounds do add up for sure. They drive you insane a bit, so... Just one of the more negative parts of the game. There's a lot of good positives, but that sound drives you insane over time. Okay, let's go ahead and make some containers. There you go. Darn it, all the other things in my way. Damn you. That's what happens when you compost, you get screwed. There you go. Ah! Okay. So, now we want to look at our next project, which is probably earning some more perk points here, which, perfect timing, we can use this stone. Now, I don't know if you guys remember how much we were getting for just normal stone, but you will notice a massive difference when we were placing this. I'm just going to literally place it beside there. So 154. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're getting like 11 each time? 10 to 11. Nice. And there we go. We just achieved 5 more perks. Yeah, every time you achieve the next level, you get 5. Oh, darn it. So I'll probably do that by hand. Don't want to have to fix that up. There you go. And we can just go. Ta-da! Perfect. 336. We just almost made it to the next level. That's the nice beauty about the stone bricks. They work wonders gaining culture. But, hey, if you want to get everything up, it's going to take you a long time. I guess that's the nice part of it. That's like the nice, like, really big grind in this game, is working up on those culture points. So there you go. And ding! 5 more perks. Oops. There you go, and then I guess we can hand do everything else just because it's a nuisance here. Yeah, you can put it right around that tree, and I bet you if you break these, the tree would be still intact because they're like 2 different objects, or 2 different building sort of ideas going through it, but yeah. Okay, so now that we've done that, wow, look at the slant on here. Doesn't that look crazy? This would just keep slanting up because you remember the world is round, right? So this would just keep going until you're like out in outer space, except there's a building limit. I have it set to, I think normally it's like 64 by 64 or something like that by 64, but I think mine's 144 by 144 by 144, which seems to be the maximum. I guess bigger than that or even that big, it can end up causing some performance issues, so just to let you know when you're playing around with your settings, it might hurt you. So now that we have these perk points, let's go ahead and get the sawmill open, and we got the advanced material maker, so let's just go and max that out, period. And then the next thing we probably want to look into is, let's see, we got generators, there we go. We don't want that one, that's for plants. Oh, here you go, logistics. I thought there was one more I wanted down here. Maybe I don't right now. I'd like to get the teleporter soon too, that's kind of nice. You know, let's just leave it at that, I guess. Okay, let's just leave it at that. So let's go ahead and check out what we have here. So we got the sawmill, which is going to require stone and steel. That's not too much of a issue here. We should have enough stone to get us going here for a while. Guess we should grab some of the... Even our gold produces... Oops! Even the gold produces stone. There you go. And let's go ahead and put this bricking back for now. And there you go. So now we're going to make some saws. And the saws themselves, we can just place some... Well, actually, I forgot we just extended this. So we can place the saws right beside this compost. Seems to make a bit more sense to me anyways. And... there you go. And we just keep placing those. Oh, hold on a second here. I feel like I have to do something evil to my phone. There we go. Okay, and... oh, not enough, huh? Darn it, what are we low on? Ah, steel. Good. That's something we have abundance of. I just want to make one more. I prefer 3. It's not like I really need 3, but that's my preference anyways. I'd call it the 3-step. There you go. And then what we do here is we go and grab all that wood we've been making from dirt. We grab it all at once. And then we go here and we can click this, like shift and drag it down. And it'll do 500. Oh man, I thought I had that one clicked. And there you go. And then shift click this one. Oh, shift click. There you go. And what? Oh, that's a problem. If you put them too close, you're going to accidentally get them overlapping and they're hard to click. So now you know why you probably shouldn't do that. See, I think I'm clicking that one, but I'm not. Isn't that crazy? At least I'm clicking that one now. And then what we do is we take this wood that we produce over time. See how bad that was doing that? It was not a good idea. And then we can click this one, and we can take this and convert it into the wood boards into wood planks into wood boards. And wood boards seem to be one of the main components for a lot of recipes. And yeah, that's how she runs. So that's really good. So we got some saws up. We got our photosynthesizers. Got more chests today. Did we build a couple more furnaces, I think? We got our rock crushers. Oh yeah, we got our trading post, which has been really good. We have an insane amount of gold now. Look at that, 2,200 plus. Don't think we're going to have to worry about running out of gold anytime soon, hopefully. Which is kind of nice. And yeah, so I guess we will continue working on building on the next episode. I guess we're going to go into like advanced material maker, make the workbench. Maybe we can upgrade some of our tools and stuff. And we will continue going on the next episode. So thank you guys and girls so much for watching. I hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. And I've been enjoying playing it and doing it for you guys. So please consider subscribing and feel free to leave a comment. And we will... Ooh, this guy does look hungry, doesn't he? Hello. Interesting. He was like stuck. Oh, I guess he got stuck like I just did there for a second. There you go. Yeah, so please feel free to subscribe, or I hope you subscribe. Subscribe. And feel free to leave a comment, and we will see you guys next time.